Hello everyone, this is Fang/VA here, a very tired Fang/VA, and today I have a special guest.
Hello. Tis I, Mizuki.
Yes, aka the Chibi Foxy Foof.
Yes, it is I, the Chibi Foxy Wolf.
There you guys go, you guys get yourself a little bit of the Foxy Foof.
You're gonna get more of it later today.
Yes. But I guess in a way we can kind of consider this a companion video of a video I did on the Flaming Demon Wolf channel about the Ruby fanbase.
Yeah, in a sense, yeah.
This time, however, we're going to be talking about
The Sonic Fanbase.
And we're probably going to mention the Pokemon fanbase and how, in my opinion, I think gamers have become a little too entitled and spoiled nowadays.
Yeah.
So let's start with why I wanted to make this video. Ever since Sonic Frontiers got revealed, of course, you have all the negative Nancy's. Because, for some strange reason, people automatically assume that the new Sonic game is going to suck. Instead of simply, maybe, I don't know, giving it a chance.
Yeah, they automatically assume.
Yeah, they freaking assume every time. And, to me, I'm almost like, do you guys want it to suck? Do you guys even care about this character?
Yeah, that's one of the things I think of, too, when people say that.
Because let me tell you, I want Sonic to succeed in any way possible. But let me tell you, I don't want his future to where to the quote-unquote general public, the only good thing coming out is the freaking movies. Keep in mind, the movie Sonic is not the same as the game Sonic.
Yeah, movie Sonic and game Sonic's very different.
Yeah. You're not getting the same experience when you're watching the first Sonic the Hedgehog movie and the second one that's coming out this year.
Yeah.
And, and then don't get me started on all the YouTube channels that always do, leaks. And, to me, in my opinion, video game leaks, I take with a grain of salt. I mean, a very thin.
Yeah, very thin grain of salt.
Because, there's this one called The Sonic Show, and, there's times where he'll put, similar things in, different videos, Super Sonic has been leaked to be in Sonic Movie 2.
Yeah.
Which, how the flying F would...
How would you know that?
A leaker know that?
Exactly.
Here's the point of leakers. Leakers are quite literally just, most of the time, they're actually taking a wild guess.
This is very true.
Now, again, in some cases, there are leakers to where they do have connections at a game company.
That is also very true.
But to me, and because of all the different, Nintendo leaks, is why I became more I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
Sort of mindset.
Same.
And I think that's something else about gamers nowadays too, is that we take leaks
too seriously sometimes.
Too seriously sometimes, instead of just thinking of them as, to me, leaks are no different than rumors.
Same.
And somehow people literally put merit into leaks.
Yep.
Now again, I'm not saying that leakers are always wrong. I'm just saying that I wouldn't be surprised if there's leakers out there that make some weird predictions. Just because they know that there are people that are legit, it's gonna eat it up like candy.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at that either.
But let me just say this again. There are genuine leakers that do have connections at these game studios, and sometimes some of these leakers could actually be from that game company.
Yep. You never know.
But and supposedly there was this leaked gameplay that got leaked, and it guess either something in it angered fans, or it was Sega pulling it that angered fans. What was it exactly again?
I think it was... Oh, I think it was because Sega pulled it and it angered the fans because Sega pulled it because of that leak.
Okay, so if it's something in the dang gameplay footage, okay, number one, that could be from an old build.
That is very true.
Games do change during development.
Yep.
Number two, I mean, if someone leaked it, yeah, Sega has any right to pull down leaks because the game's not ready to be shown yet. But there's another thing about the Sonic Fandom 2 that drives me nuts, is that when they don't see gameplay, they automatically assume that, oh, well, this game's going to be crap.
Yeah.
You do realize it's common to not show gameplay during, the first two trailers, right?
It is very common for that. I mean... Every video game trailers had that.
Not to mention, the first trailer, if I'm not mistaken, was actually the teaser trailer of the actual trailer we got at the Video Game Awards.
It was. It actually was.
So, every video game does this to where they show a trailer first. Now, I do know that nowadays people have gotten tired of that because, and I totally get it, because, okay, cool. There's a new Resident Evil game. Well, doesn't mean crap if you don't show us what it's like. At least something like concept art. At least show concept art or something.
Yeah, at least show something.
But we're probably going to be seeing that more, to where you're going to be seeing shit. We probably won't be seeing. If I'm not mistaken, E3's done. They're not even doing a freaking digital event now.
Well, considering what happened last year, I can't really blame them.
Oh. That's as bad as the freaking G4 shit.
Yeah.
They could do another Sonic Central this year.
They could. They really could.
Or we probably won't see nothing until Summer Games Fest.
Either or, I will patiently wait.
Yeah, because there's a reason why this game has a lot of eyes on it, because it's Sonic's first open world experience. But of course, with being Sonic, people are gonna always assume it's gonna be crap.
Yep, and I really don't like it when people do that.
Keep in mind, this is the same fan base that always change their opinions on a game.
Yeah, I know. It's like, what do you guys want?
Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. 2, love the games in the franchise. But nowadays, they both are considered either good or crap, depending on the person.
Yeah.
And how I know this is because there's this one video that popped up one time on my recommendations about how, Sonic Adventure 2, the last good Sonic game, or first best Sonic game.
Oh, oh, good grief.
You know, and in a lot of ways, I do blame IGN for this because they did that whole, you know, Sonic was never good, and you can call the cops.
Yeah, IGN shouldn't have really done that.
Because I feel like being a Sonic fan is almost like I feel like I'm being laughed at.
I can agree with you on that one, babe.
And I think that's why I defend this franchise so much, is because someone has to.
Yeah, like, seriously, someone has to. And I'm pretty sure there's other people out there in the world that defend it too.
There's a reason why I always focus on the positive side of Sonic games, is because this fan base focuses too much on the fucking negative.
Yeah, they really do. So does the Pokemon fan base sometimes.
Oh, don't get me started on that. They were one of the most wholesome fan bases, and now all of a sudden, even they're starting to become freaking entitled.
That started around when Sword and Shield came out.
Actually, from my understanding, it started during Sun and Moon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know anything about the Sun and Moon thing. That's why I said Sword and Shield. Well, dang! What else do they want with a Pokemon game?
Like I said, I think in like most cases, I think it's just fatigue.
Well, yeah, I can understand that, yeah.
But still, it's like, well, like, and I think there's merit to that theory because, you know, you are, you know, before the Gen 4 remakes came out, you were hearing people say, well, you know, I'm gonna skip on these and just get Legends Arceus because it's different.
Different, yeah.
You know, I totally get it, and I think that's why Coliseum and XD Go Darkness is so beloved because, you know, there's no gym like those stories in those games are dark. They are the most dark.
They are really dark.
If I'm not mistaken, they are one of the most darkest Pokemon stories ever.
Yeah.
So now, normally you guys, I would say that this is a Sonic Tuesday video. Well, considering we're going to be talking about other things, this is more just a general conversation piece.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
But getting back to the whole Sonic thing, too, is that, you know, I've always said that probably the one group of fans that really get on my freaking nerves are the Sonic Adventure fanboys and fangirls.
Yeah.
It's like every time a new freaking Sonic game comes out. Sonic Adventure 3, Sonic Adventure 3, Sonic Adventure 3. You know what? As I said, you want to go play Sonic Adventure 3? Yeah? Yeah?
Go play Sonic Unleashed.
No, go play Sonic 06.
Well, yeah, that too. Sonic 06. Another
Or B,
game that gets crapped on a lot.
Or B, I'm going to throw this game hat in the ring. Sonic Heroes could also be considered as Sonic Adventure 3.
I mean, you aren't wrong with that.
But I get the feeling some people are going to disagree with me because, well, you know, there's no hub. Here's the thing, you have multiple playable freaking characters.
This is also very true.
Yes. The stages are more streamlined, okay? But still, it also has a very Sonic Adventure-esque storyline.
Mm-hmm. It really does.
You know, the thing is that Sonic Adventure 3, I hate to break it to people, it's never going to happen. I don't think it's ever going to happen. Because the fact that they tried one last time to do the freaking adventure formula with Sonic 06. And the fans hated it. And not to mention, too, that's when you start seeing how, you know, the fans, you know, just wanted Sonic to be playable. Keep in mind, a lot of these decisions was because of the fans.
Yep. And yet they can never be happy.
Shadow the Hedgehog using a gun. That's because the fans wanted Sonic to have a gun.
Yep.
That's also why E102 Gamma existed in the original Sonic Adventure.
Once again, you are not wrong on that one.
The Sonic fan base reminds me so much of the Stars fan base, because the Stars fan base is the same way, to where they don't know what they want.
Of course.
You know, I don't think this fan base is as toxic as how a lot of people make it out to be. I'm sure that there are some, you know, some jerks in this fandom, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure there is too.
But it's probably the vocal minority.
You're not wrong on that.
So, you know, as someone that is, let's be honest, you know, I wear the term Sonic Tuber title on my sleeve. I don't shy away from that.
No. Because you like it.
Yeah. Just because I changed my name to Fang VA doesn't mean I'm like trying to pull like what some other YouTubers have done.
No, he just wanted to rebrand.
Yeah, I just want to rebrand. I'm a Sonic Tuber. That's what I am. That's what I'm known for. You know, and to be honest, since, you know, Sonic is definitely my favorite video game character of all time, yeah, I'm going to be defending him.
Oh, yeah. Same.
Yeah, I am going to be focusing on the positive. And plus, you know, people can't call me a blind fanboy because I have criticized some games. Forces.
This is true.
You know, I do agree with the fact that the game is too linear.
It really is. I enjoyed it, but it really is linear.
And I do agree that Infinite was well, actually, he was built up to be pretty cool until you play the Absolute Shadow DLC.
Then you heard he's not as cool as you thought he was.
He's pathetic. It's pretty much exactly what Shadow said. He's pathetic.
Yeah.
Actually, I hate to say this. Infinite reminded me of what Rooster Teeth did with Adam's character during Volume 6.
God.
I get the same vibe.
Oh, now that you mention it, yeah. Which is kind of sad. Oh, dear Lord.
No, but I do like the fact that they made Knuckles actually be cool again.
I know, they made him be the leader, and I was like, yes, Knuckles!
You know, he wasn't a bumbling idiot.
No.
Now, on one hand, too, I hated how they made Tails a scaredy cat when he's been through worse.
Wait, yeah, Tails has been way through worse. He's been through so much worse.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, what happened to all that character development he had in Sonic Adventure?
Yeah.
That was him quite literally proving that he doesn't always need Sonic around for him to do cool things. So yeah, I mean, I can criticize this franchise. It's just I choose not to because there's fans that do it for me.
You aren't wrong on that.
You know, and you know, it's like, do you guys really want Sonic to fail? Is that why you guys are always nitpicking shit?
I get the funniest feeling that's the reason why.
You know, because I don't understand a lot of this fan base's logic to where they say that, you know, the past few games has been crap, but it's like, last time I checked, the only 2 games that be considered bad is Rise of Lyric and Forces. Sonic Lost World actually has its fans.
That is very true, and as someone who live streamed my first playthrough of Sonic Lost World, it's a good game.
I don't mind the level designs. And to be honest, that game is probably, like, in my opinion, the best looking Sonic game. It's so colorful.
It really is. It's like really pretty looking.
And once again, that's something else that they did, I feel like, for the fans, is by giving players control of Sonic again instead of being quote unquote boost to win.
Yeah.
And once again, fans weren't satisfied.
At this point, they're never satisfied. It's legit at this point. They are never satisfied.
Sega could legit give them Sonic Adventure 3. Pretty much giving the fans an inch. But then they are going to expect a mile.
Yeah. Which is not how that works.
You know, I get that everyone has their own opinion, and I get the whole being cautiously optimistic sort of approach. But crapping on it this early, no. No.
No, yeah.
That's not fair to Sega.
It really isn't. And
you guys can call me a fanboy all you want. I mean, heck, you know, if there's anyone that wants to debate me about this, I'll gladly send you a Discord server invite and we can do this debate live. Because I'm of the mindset that Sonic has had more good games than bad ones.
Yeah.
And what's funny is, too, knowing how his fan base is, I hate to say this, but I could see eventually the fans turning on Sonic Mania.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You know, that game is a game that's like, and I think what's sad about that too is that Sega had to mention that during like their accolades trailer, but you know, about how, you know, it is, you know, the best Sonic game since 20 years. I'm like, oh, I know that they're probably happy about its success, but there's probably people there like, really? The best Sonic game since 20 years?
Yeah.
And in a lot of ways, it reminds me of that whole SpongeBob thing, to where, like, you know, it's when it's the episode to where they take care of that baby clam.
Yes.
And then when, like, SpongeBob has enough of Patrick always being, quote-unquote, at work, you know, he shows Patrick, like, all the freaking diapers that he had to change. Just put that as, like, every single good Sonic game that has released since Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Hello?
Yes, I agree with you as well on that.
Yeah.
With the whole baby clam thing.
Yeah, sometimes, because of how Discord is, or for some reason...
it be's weird.
Yeah, although I think it's because she's not close enough to the mic at times.
Well, I think I'm close enough to the mic. I'm sorry. I'll stay closer. Is this better?
Yeah, that's better.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. But, you know, I'm trying my best to get my words on this because I am tired. So I'm trying my best to make sense. But, you know, when it comes to the Pokemon fan base...
Oh, boy.
I'm sorry. You guys were asking for Gen 4 remakes. And it's not good enough? Because of the Silver Fang?
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm freaking excited for Legend Arceus. And actually, I just had this thought. What if how you get Oak's letter and the membership pass and possibly the flute is that you actually get it through Legends Arceus? I just had this thought in my head.
Yo!
To where you can transfer those event items to Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl.
That would be cool. Holy moly.
I know that there's leaks out there of that, which I don't want leaks in my comment section because of the fact that the game leaked and all that. It's just speculation. I could be wrong, but I could see them doing that because they did that with Manaphy in the like, wasn't it the first Pokemon Rangers game?
Yes, they did. They did do that. I should know because I played both Pokemon Rangers games. But yeah, they did do that.
Because let me tell you, if that's the way they do it, I'm starting hunting for all three of them. Which again, Pokemon Company, can you please do another Gen 1 remake? Or maybe do one that's more based like on Fire Red and Leaf Green, and maybe have it to where we can actually shiny hunt as Shiny Mew, please.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh yeah, and we also need to wait to shiny hunt for a shiny Jirachi.
And Darkrai.
Well, actually, Darkrai, you could have shiny hunted for him.
Really? Which game? Which game?
Gen 4. Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum.
I didn't know that when I played the originals. I didn't know that.
Because I tried... Why do you think I said that, you know, when they do allow us to access these places, that I'm going to be able to actually redeem myself?
Yee. Have a redemption arc.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pokemon redemption arc for shinies.
But yeah, you guys, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, it's really your guys' right if you guys want to keep complaining about Sonic Frontiers or not. But for me...
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm going to play it. I'm going to enjoy it. And you know what? If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. I don't care about what the critics have to say. I don't care about what the other people in this fan base has to say about it. At the end of the day, the only opinion that's valid is our own.
This is very true. You aren't wrong on that.
And we also need to know more about the Sonic Origins collection.
Yeah, please. Nothing has been said about that since you guys announced it, Sega.
Yeah, come on. I mean, we do know some things like how they're possibly going to make, like, I guess they're going to ask them to make it easier for new players. I'm like, oh, please, God, no.
If they do, make it where the veteran players can switch to the actual game, how it's supposed to be played. Please.
I feel like what they're due is that they probably will like make an option to where like you have like infinite lives, kind of like what Crash. It's about time to where like if you want a more classic experience, then you have the lives. You have the game over screen.
Yeah, they had that option thing. I just went with how I've always played Crash.
Like I said, like, I know that nowadays people are going to be like, well, you know, lives game overs are, you know, not really nice. Like, for me, I'm like, as a freaking old school player, yeah, I don't need a game to hold in my hand.
Yeah, same. We've been playing games since we were baboos.
You know, I'm from the late SNES and PS1 era, so... Oh yeah, that's another I want to mention about Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, is the whole back controls crap. Here's the thing, okay? You guys got used to the controls back when we were kids. You guys can get used to it again, because I've gotten used to them. To me, I consider that a excuse.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the thing. Games don't age.
That is very true, they don't.
Because the games are a product of their time.
You aren't wrong on that.
Kind of like how Pepsi Man was part of the era to where anyone could have a video game mascot.
Pepsi Man.
And then of course we had Cool Spot, which that was one of my favorite games on the Super Nintendo. I loved Cool Spot.
Cool Spot.
It always made me crave 7-Up.
Okay, so Cool Spot deals with 7-Up, got it.
Yeah.
I think I've heard of that, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
It is one of my favorite games on the Super Nintendo. Another one of my favorites is the old Goof Troop game.
Oh my gosh, that game. I've never played it on the SNES, but I've seen gameplay of it. I love it.
Which I need to bring up. Which I need to bring up my modded SNES Mini and start playing some of those games again.
I need to learn how to do that with the Sega Genesis Mini I have.
You know what? What we can do is we can probably see about possibly. I don't know how easy this will be to play these games on a Genesis controller, because with the Super Nintendo, some games requires the L and R. But we can probably see if there's a way to hack it to where we can add some
SNES games.
Yeah, SNES games too. Which, God, that
hits different. That hits different.
That kind of triggers me a little bit.
Yeah, I don't want to trigger you, so we might not do that.
Hey, babe.
Yo.
How is Sega's console business doing? Oh wait.
Oh yeah, that went bye after what, the Game Gear?
Nope, it went bye after the Dreamcast.
Oh, Dreamcast.
And the funny thing is, the Dreamcast is a very good system.
I know, they could have improved on that, but then they're just like, yeah, no.
but here's crazy part. There are people that are still making games for that thing.
Really?
Yep. Kind of like how there are fans that are literally find a way to put their fan games on like Genesis cartridges.
Yo, that's really cool. Not gonna lie on that. That's awesome.
Because there's a market for that. Because at the end of the day, like I said many times, people can have their digital games all they want, but physical media is never going to go away.
Yeah, physical media is never going to go away, especially with people doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
And vinyl coming back, actually, not coming back, but vinyl being back, is actually the big proof to me that, in like a lot of ways, why should we get rid of one for the other? At the end of the day, to me, they're options. They're more options for people. Exactly. Actually, in like a lot of ways, I consider like streaming services and like digital games. I consider that almost like the modern day Blockbuster to me, to where if I like it so much, I'll buy the freaking product. Yeah, you aren't wrong on that. All things considering, yeah, you aren't wrong on that. Now, I never been to a Blockbuster, but I've been to something similar, which was Family Video. And our local Family Video no longer is open, which makes me sad. I give you hugs. That was one of the only places around me to where you could still rent videos and all that, and it's gone. I think the one video rental place I told you about that was attached to a mall. I haven't been by there in a bit, but the last time I went by there, it was still open. I don't know if it's closed or not, though. If it has, I'm gonna be sad. Yeah, because unfortunately, that's people don't need those places anymore. That's the sad thing.
They had some really good games that was available to rent in there. And movies. That's how I watched a few movies growing up, was renting them.
Yeah. Actually, that's how I saw the Spider-Man animated series, was that I rented it from my family video.
Oh, really? Well, then again, that's how I got introduced to Sailor Moon as a kid.
And that's actually how I got, that's actually how I played, Budokai 3.
Same, actually. That's how I got to play some of the Tenkaichi and Budokai games.
And then we have this old, and then there was another movie rental place that popped in my town. And actually, what was crazy about that place was that it opened up during the middle 2000s.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I rented Jurassic Park 3 from that place.
Oh! Oh, dang.
But, anyways, you guys, that's it for this video. Just our thoughts on the Sonic fanbase and the Pokemon fanbase. And as for the Ruby fanbase, like I said in my video, if we want to fix that fanbase, people need to learn to maybe respect other people's opinions and grow some thicker skin, and maybe shut up if someone doesn't ship what you ship.
Exactly. Please.
Anyways, guys, as always, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later, guys.
Bye, guys.